Claudia Corpus, the principal at Scott Lane Elementary. I am here to welcome and invite you to our dual language immersion program in Spanish. Hola, Claudia Corpus, la directora de la primaria de Scott Lane. Estoy aquí para invitarlos a nuestro programa de doble inmersión en español. As the educational leader at Scott Lane Elementary, I am passionate about creating enriching learning environments for all of our students, and what truly sets us apart is our Spanish dual language immersion program.
A dual language immersion program is a program where we have English-speaking students and Spanish-speaking students in the same classroom. The goal is for them to be biliterate and bilingual by the time they exit, as well as academic proficient in both languages. We also want them to value their own culture and other cultures, so we want them to experience, learn, and really value diversity, not just their own. The instructional model of a dual language program, at least ours, is 90% students will be learning in Spanish and 10% in English in kinder. As we move up the grade levels, we gradually increase the English and decrease the Spanish, usually by 10% each grade level. So by the time they're in 4th and 5th grade, the students are learning 50% in Spanish and 50% in English.
The students in our DLI program are exposed or immersed in Spanish daily through guided reading with the teacher, oral expression, academic language development, and writing practices. They can also participate in singing, theater, and hands-on activities. English language is developed through thematic units that can incorporate science or social studies. Now, through the student modeling and targeted language activities, the students can transfer easily from one language to the other.
There are many benefits, but one of the goals is for all students to be bilingual and biliterate. The students will develop a higher level of listening, speaking, reading, and writing, proficiency levels in both languages. Also, the students will be able to cultivate an understanding and appreciation for other cultures. Most importantly, the dual immersion programs provide students with a higher self-esteem and high motivation. Los beneficios para esos estudiantes que están aprendiendo en inglés es estarán inmersos en su idioma natal. Así a la vez se beneficiarán de sus compañeros que hablan en inglés. Las habilidades lingüísticas en español se transfieren al inglés. Así que los estudiantes del programa de doble inmersión se les facilita el aprendizaje del idioma inglés.
Elegí la inmersión de dos idiomas porque considero que es una herramienta valiosa para el aprendizaje y el desarrollo académico de mi hijo. Actualmente, para nosotros en el hogar es muy importante porque tenemos la oportunidad de compartir con él nuestra cultura nativa, que él es de español, y también en la escuela él tiene la capacidad de interactuar y socializar con sus amigos tanto en habla español como en inglés. Veo muchas puertas abiertas para él, oportunidades académicas y de trabajo.
Me gusta aprender español porque yo quiero hablar español y también yo puedo leer español y inglés en algunos libros. Sale. I like to learn Spanish because I like to read Spanish books.
There are a lot of benefits to having a bilingual child and being bilingual in general. My kids have a lot more confidence because they know that they speak two languages. They have two vocabularies, and so they can express themselves in two different languages. And actually a lot of people get worried when they start mixing the two languages, but that just goes to show that they have a wider vocabulary, right? Whereas if they only spoke one language, they wouldn't be able to say that word in the language that they knew, but the fact that they could slip into another language just shows that how their brain is working and soaking up more and everything. If you have the opportunity, you absolutely need to take it. I'm a big proponent of instilling confidence in kids, and like I said, my kids are very confident in their ability to communicate in both languages, and therefore much more confident in themselves as well.
I like learning Spanish because it's fun and because I like learning new words in Spanish. Porque es divertido y yo aprendo como decir nuevas palabras.
Whether your child is a beginner or already knows Spanish, they will thrive here with us. Enroll today. We are creating the bilingual leaders of tomorrow.